You know, in addition to being really fun to fish with a dead stick, you know, there's a lot of added benefits. I like fishing dead sticks over a lot of other means like bobbers or even tip-ups because it's fun. You set it up on a stand like I have here and you watch that rod tip fold over. It's got plenty of backbone for hook setting power. That's dead sticking in a nutshell. I didn't even have my line set up yet. Mine's a pretty simple setup. I like to use plain hooks tipped with a minnow and then just a sinker setup like this with either a swivel or a split shot. And then I like to set my drag really, really loose, you know, so when I'm actually setting this line, once I get the minnow on there and dropping it down, when a fish hits it, it can take it and kind of free spool with it before I get to my rod. You know, the other added benefit about having the dead stick down there, when you have a live minnow down there, it keeps the fish in the area for a longer period of time. So whether it's panfish, you're after walleyes, doesn't matter. So even if you're jigging on one rod and setting up a dead stick here, it kind of keeps those fish in the area. Tinker. I'll show you how I'm rigging my minnows. Dorsal fin, hook this minnow here without hitting its spine, and then just drop it down. I like to use my depth finder to set my dead sticks. That way I can set it at or just above the fish. Like right now we're marking some crappies and bluegills. They're suspended a little bit. So I'm just gonna set it here and then set it in the rod holder like so. I like it where the tip sits up a little bit. The other thing is the drag is really loose. So when a fish actually strikes this, I can watch it. And you can do it outside like I'm doing right now. What's cool about this St. Croix is it's got a real bright tip so you can see it from afar. When I set it out here, the contrast against the snow and ice, you can really see that thing move. Just like now we've got a fish going. I'm just gonna give him a little line, pull it out of here. Just like that. That's how a dead stick works. That nice soft tip, but see how it loads up? There's plenty of backbone in this rod. That's exactly how a dead stick's supposed to work. Oh, decent crappie. Just like that. I hardly had my mark come out of the hole before this one raced up, but that's what makes dead sticks so effective is that live minnow. You know, crappies in particular can't resist it. But once again, you know, especially if you're set up in a shelter, it just gives you another option for another bait out there. Like I said, it keeps the fish in the area, makes it fun. Dead sticking, if you haven't tried it, you got to pick up a dead stick rod. It's going to improve your fish catch all winter long.